Jungkook was doing his work on his laptop. He has an important meeting tomorrow. After some time, the door got opened and someone entered in the room. Baby, how long will you continue your so-called work? She entered and sat on his lap. Ryan, baby, I have important meeting tomorrow. So please you go in the room and take some rest. I will be sleep late tonight, baby, he said while caressing her hairs with one hand. No, you have to come with me tonight. I wanna sleep in your arms. She make a pout. Jungkook smiled. Hey darling, I also wanna sleep with you, but baby please try to understand it's important and I have to do this tonight at any cost. He tried to explain her. Okay, then I'll be also wake up till you complete your work. She said like a child. What? Baby no, it's too late. You need some rest. Please go and sleep. Wine is 2 months pregnant. Yeah, you should know this that I need some care, love, and good health. It seems like you forgot it, she said little angrily. Baby, I know, but this work is also important. I do this for you and our baby. Okay, fine, then do your this important work. I'm leaving you alone here with your this important work, she said and stand up from his lap, then leave the room. Baby, listen, she leave without listening him. Vine was laying on her bed trying to sleep, but she can't. She really wants her husband tonight. She is craving for his love, care, and attention, which was missing in these few days. She was missing him a lot. In past few days, she is sleeping without him because he was doing his work late at night. So until he complete his work, Vine could sleep. But he comes in room late at night and carefully take her in his embrace every night. But today, Vine want him right now in her embrace burying his face in her chest, grabbed her waist, then hugged her tightly like they used to do before. She was trying to sleep when she heard a door open noise. She knew who is it. She quickly closed her eyes. Jungkook opened the door and peeked inside the room. Then he entered and closed the door behind him. Then come towards the bed and laying down beside her. Hey baby. He held her waist and pulled her close to his chest. Her back hit his chest. I know you are not sleeping. Come on, baby. He bit her earlobe. She hissed and turned towards him. He smiled and tugged her hairs behind the ear. Why you are here this early? You have your important meeting tomorrow, right? So then go and do your work. I will sleep with my baby. She put her hand on her belly. Nothing is important for me more than my gorgeous wife and baby. Jungkook kissed on her forehead and then on her belly. Vine smiled but hid it immediately. I don't need you. You just go and do your so-called work. She rolled her eyes, then turned again. Jungkook hugged her tightly and rested his head on her. Baby, I said nothing is important for me more than you. I love you, baby. He kissed on her cheeks, melting her with his soft touches. Are you sure you wanna sleep with me right now? She asked without turning. Of course, baby, I'm here with you all night. Vine smiled and turned. Her happiness was visible clearly. She hugged him tightly. Baby, I love you. I missed you a lot. She kissed all over his face while giggling. I love you too, baby. He smiled when Vine wrapped her hands around his neck and one leg on his waist. She hugged him like Cola. Jungkook buried his face in her, grabbing her waist softly. The next day, Jungkook was sitting in his office checking his files ready for the meeting. At that time, he heard the doorknob. Come in, he said that and one of his employees entered in the room. She was wearing a top which top two buttons were open, mini skirt and high heels. Good morning, sir, she said and came close to him. Sir, I think you need this file too. She leaned in front of Jungkook. Put this file here, Jia. I'll take a look later. You can go. He told her, but she came closer to him and leaned more down, trying to show her Sir, please give a look. Maybe this is important for you, she said and leaned close to his face. She was so close to him, like if Jungkook ever turned his face, their lips touched each other's. Jungkook was so focusing on his work that he didn't even notice what she was trying to do. Put this file, Gia. I'll check it. I'm getting late for meeting, he said, but Gia didn't even move a little. She was thinking something and about to go close to his face that someone grabbed her arms and pulled her. Can't you heard what he said, Miss Gia? She said while grabbing her arm tightly. Baby, he looked at her. And stand up. What are you doing here? He asked and come towards her. Wine leave Gia's arm. Baby, our little one wants to see his dad. She said that loudly. Oh, my baby. He kissed on her forehead, then her belly, which makes Wine smirk. Wine wrapped her arms around Jungkook's neck. Cookie, I wanna stay with you, she said and pouted. Yeah, baby, but just wait little. You know I have meeting, he said. No problem, hubby. You can go. I'll wait for you here, she said sweetly, making Jungkook a little sad because he don't want to leave her. Sorry, baby. I don't want to go, but I have to. He trying to explain her. Oh, baby, I understand. Don't worry. She kissed on his cheek and she knows someone is burning like fire. I will leave now, sir. She bowed and left the room immediately. Okay, baby, sit here. He made her sit on his chair. If you need anything, call Mr. Lee, his secretary. I'll be back soon. He kissed her and left. Jungkook was in the meeting, focusing on meeting, but at the same time his mind is stuck on Wine. He was thinking what she's doing, is she fine, is she need anything? He was thinking all of this in the whole meeting. After few hours, finally, the meeting is over and he fastly go out of the room. Wine was chilling in Jungkook's office room when she heard a door open sound. She looked up and saw that her husband entered in the room. Cookie, you came? She stand up and hugged him. He hugged her back. Yes, baby, I came. Did you eat something? Wine nodded her head as no. Why, baby? He looked at her. You should eat something, he said to her. Yeah, but I was just waiting for my hubby. She wrapped her hands around his neck and smiled, showing her all teeth. Oh, baby, he gave a peck on her. Sit here, I'll order something for you, he said, and about to sit on another chair, Wine held his hand. Baby, sit here, on your chair, she said. No, baby, you sit there, and I'll sit here, he said, but Wine denied and made him sit on his chair. Then she sat on his lap. This is my chair, my favorite chair, she said and wrapped her hand on his neck. Oh, is that? He asked. Wine nodded her head. He kissed her cheek. Then Wine grabbed the telephone which was on Jungkook's table. She dialed number. Hello, please send Miss Chia with the 2 cups of coffee, she ordered and put the phone on the table. After some time there was a knock on the door. Come in, Wine said and Chia entered in the room with 2 cups of coffee. Oh, you are here? Come, she said while she was still sitting on Jungkook's lap, caressing his hair. Baby, she made him look towards her. Baby, do you like to drink coffee from my mouth like you used to do? She asked him, make him little confused because they never did that. Yeah, of course, baby, he said because he don't want to embarrass his wife in front of anyone. Okay then, she looked at Gia who was burning but nervous too because she knew she messed up. Give me the cup. Gia was about to give her both cups with tray but I said just 1 cup. One said and Gia gave her only 1 cup. Will you stay here to watch our romance? She asked Gia. No, ma'am, I'm sorry, she said and bowed and then left the room hurriedly. Can I ask you why did you do that? He asked while looking at her. Of course you can ask, she said. I did this because she has bad eyes on my husband and I'll never let go the step of, she said angrily. Jungkook laughed. Oh, so my little wife got jealous, huh? He is still laughing. Don't make fun of me, she said angrily, while making pout and folded arms. No, baby, I'm not making fun of you. He unfolded her arms from her chest and wrapped them on his neck. I'm happy that you're obsessed with me this much. He kissed on her. Yeah, because you're only mine. My life, my world, my friend, my hubby. She said and hugged him tightly, and he hugged her too. Yes, baby, I'm all yours. He hugged her safely. Okay, but now where is my coffee? He asked, and one look at him. Oh, yeah, I forgot. She took the cup from the table. Here you go. She gave him the cup of coffee, but Jungkook nodded his head as no. What? Don't you want to drink it now? She asked in confusion. No, I want to drink it, but he raised his one brow. As you said from your mouth, he said and smirking, but Wine gasped. Cook, I just said because I want her to know her place and for remembering her that you are my husband. So she will stay away from you, she explained. Yeah, okay, but I want it in real. He make Wine shocked. Please, baby, he requested her like a child. Wine smiled. Okay, as my husband said. 7 months later. Oh, baby, why are you crying, huh? Let's play with Mama. My baby. She kissed on his cheek. Baby, Dad will home in just few minutes. The doorbell ring. Oh, look, your dad is coming. I'll open the door for him. She hurriedly got up and opened the door, and it was Jungkook. He entered in the room. Hey, Jungkook, my little boy, come to Dad. He took him in his arms. Jungkook, you must be tired. Take some rest, she said, but Jungkook made her sit beside him and hugged her with another hand. My rest and peace is just you two, he said and kissed her forehead, then his little son. Wine smelled on his shirt. What are you doing? He asked. I was just checking that did she trying to touch you again? She said wearily. If you still have some issues with her, then why you didn't let me fire her that time? He asked, with holding Jungwoo carefully with one hand. I just don't want to snatch someone's job. She put her head on his chest. Then why you checking me all the time whenever I came home? Don't you trust me? He asked her. She looked up at him. No, you know it's not like that. It's just because you are too much handsome, and I felt like everyone wants to snatch you from me. She make a pout still in his chest. But I love only you. Don't you believe in that? He said, and one look at him. No, I believe it. I love you too. She said and about to cry, but Jungkook immediately kissed on her. Don't cry, baby. I know why you're doing this, but trust me, no one can snatch your husband. I'm just yours. One smiled and kissed him. They heard Jungwoo giggles, and they both kissed him too.